Hi, come on in. So I'm Shirley Madden Alexander, and about 10 years ago I was diagnosed with macular degeneration. And I would say, unfortunately, I did not know anything about the Low Vision Center until about 3 years ago. And ever since then, I have, when I'm in Omaha, I've been going there, and I also take advantage of their in-home program, and I have a consultant come and work with me in my house.
Now the interesting thing about my covers is you can see the groceries that I bought that have not been marked. But I don't need glasses, I don't need anything. And I can just, look at this, I can read what that says. That says green beans.
When I go to the movies, I go to a play, go to a concert, these are my glasses. The real thing is that I have been able to be a member of society. I can vote, I can read about our politicians, I can live, a normal life. And when I talk to people, that's the only thing that I have, thank God, knock on wood, wrong with me, but I'm able to function, with the aids that I've had. And then I'm also going to say the encouragement. It's on a one-to-one basis, and encourage. When I would say, like I will tell you this last thing, I don't want to do it. No, it's too hard, I'm not going to do it. And Evie'd say, just calm down, Shirley. You'll get through it. So I just think it's helping me to lead a more normal life rather than sitting in my house all the time. And then Evie suggested that I get a large keyboard, and with the contrast, which makes it very easy for me to read. Again, I don't need glasses or any aids to do that. And then she really is a firm believer in lighting, and so we have this light that I had that she hooked up. Weigel Williams has given me the opportunity to live a productive and fun life. So I've got to say that I am extremely grateful for the people that have donated, for people like me. There are a lot of people like me. We wouldn't have any place to go. Where would you go? There's no other place in Omaha. So I will say thank you, that have donated for enabling me to have the quality of life that I have.
I'm 72 years old, came down with macular degeneration when I was 58, and the Vision Center has had the biggest impact on my life that has ever taken place. I'm a retired elementary school principal from Lincoln Public Schools. I was diagnosed with macular degeneration in 2004, and I had great medical care, went through all the steps to try to improve it. Unfortunately, that was not in the cards, so I really became rather depressed and had to face the possibility of retirement, because I no longer could effectively do my job like I wanted to do it. So I did ultimately retire in 2011, and fortunately someone suggested the Weigel Williamson Center as a possibility to go to get some help. I didn't know what I was getting into, made an appointment, showed up, and I truly have to tell you, it probably had the biggest impact on my life from 2004 on, because I had anticipated in retirement I wasn't going to be able to do anything. I would have to virtually sit and listen to TV and not be able to walk on my own, go places, and so forth. However, after just one session at the center, I was able to build up incredible confidence in my ability to be able to do things. Right, Kath? I still pay all the bills, and I do that online and open the mail. I mean, I didn't know how to open mail because I couldn't do it. I got great help from Effie and from Pat Jones, and of course Dr. Shepard is just one of the best. You walk into that place for the first time and you're nervous because you don't know what you're getting into. You leave there saying, wow, why didn't somebody tell me about this place 7 years ago? Because I probably could have continued to work another year or two. Now, I can do just about anything anybody can do with normal vision. I'm able to walk on my own. I'm able to go through this neighborhood on my own. Effie showed me how to do that. I walk to my dentist, I walk to the bank, I walk to the restaurant. We love to go in there and just look at the store and see what items every year we buy the big calendar because I can see it, but there's always something that comes out new that you just pick up and take home. They taught me procedures and cues and practice. And because of that, I truly am able to function. And you've got to realize that I can't even see you. All right, my vision is probably good for 3 feet. I refuse, and it's the thing that the center taught me, I refuse to let it get me down. I refuse to let it depress me. And I look for the future, and I see a long, good one ahead of me. I would like to say, donors, thank you so much for all that you do to help fund the Low Vision Clinic. It has changed my life, and I am so appreciative of this place being there so that I can get the help that I need.
Warm feeling. Yeah, I have feel a lot of sentimental attachment for Weigel because I was helped so much when I had my dramatic and traumatizing experience with my mini stroke on my optic nerve. I think of it as a beacon of hope. I think everyone needs hope, wants hope. I mean, it did change my life. Weigel was a whole new world to me. I mean, I had no idea that there were so many visual aids that I could use that would be so useful and change my life. Well, they've had wonderful workshops here. And the first one that I went to, and I thought, oh my gosh, can't pass this up. So I went, and Sarah, who was the instructor, introduced us to several different forms of poetry. But the one that really stuck with me and that sort of changed my life too was the haiku, with the Japanese haiku.
What kind of haiku would you write for this place?
Oh, for Weigel Williamson. Weigel Williamson has too many syllables. I could say, thank you, dear donors. You have impacted my life. 7, I feel so blessed. Oh no, that's 4. You have blessed my life.
It really is amazing to be able to have stories like that of life-transforming events that happen in people's lives. The Weigel Williamson Center is truly a team effort. Without the support of the medical center itself in Nebraska Medicine, the clinic wouldn't be here. The Department of Ophthalmology and supporting it through all of its programs is a big part of the picture of why the center is here today.
Isn't that terrific?
It is.
Without the generous support of the donors, we could not provide the services that we do. The assistance of the University of Nebraska Foundation in finding donors who I can articulate the message of what we do is essential to this clinic being here. It's truly a team effort. it is a great challenge to be able to provide low vision services. They're very, very time intensive, and that's one of the challenges why many programs nationally don't provide such services. And so it was really one of those things that whether we could keep this going for several years, it took a vision, it took a tremendous amount of support. We started with one doctor, one occupational therapist, and 2 support staff. It is absolutely mind-boggling to me to see that 10 years later, we have 2 eye care providers, 4 occupational therapists, and 3 support staff. And we have the tremendous financial support of many, many donors. It's, in my view, absolutely mind-boggling to be where we are today, where not only do we have a reputation throughout the state, but we are also developing a national reputation.
Donors, thank you so much for all that you do to help fund the Low Vision Clinic. It has changed my life.
I mean, I would say I feel that gratitude and love from my heart and soul for what they have here that has helped me.
Thank you, and I hope you realize what you're doing. Until you deal with somebody that is visually impaired, you have no idea what it's like. And to be able to help them is a godsend.